Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I have an urgent message for you good people. It is a sad thing, a very, very sad thing, when people have family members in hospitals, nursing homes, jails, prisons, psycho wards, so on and so forth. And you don't take the time out to see them. You don't take the time out to visit them. You don't take the time out to even be around them. But when they were out doing good and giving you and doing this and doing this, you loved them. I have an urgent message for people like you. One day you're going to die. Okay? One day you're going to die. And one day you're going to have to stand before Christ. Okay? And when you do, when you stand before Christ, He's going to ask you one simple question. Why? Now, with that simple question of why, these are the questions that follows. 1. When I was sick, you didn't come see me. When I was hungry, you fed me not. When I was thirsty, you gave me nothing to drink. When I was naked, you didn't clothe me. When I was in jail, when I was in prison, when I was in the nursing homes, you did nothing for me. And you know what your reply would be? It's funny that I can predict the future because it's already in the Bible what your reply would be. Well, Lord, when did I see you hungry? When did I see you sick? When did I see you in jail? When did I see you naked? And you know what Jesus Christ's reply would be to you? If you fail to do for the least of these, then you fail to do for me. Here's an urgent message also to you pastors, bishops, clergymen, whatever you want to call yourselves. It is not your members' duty only to go see the sick. It is not your members' duty only to sit with those that are in the nursing homes and so on and so forth. You are the leader of the church. You are the leader of the church. God has commanded you and He has commissioned you to remember the poor. You know, it's funny how most churches, and I'm talking about all over the United States, have what they will call the 10 Commandments. And in the 10 Commandments, it says, thou shalt not, thou shalt not, thou shalt not, thou shalt not, thou shalt not. But you know, you do your best to keep those commandments. Amazing. That is beautiful. But God gave you 3 more commandments that you don't obey. Most of you good old time churches. And here's the 3 commandments. First of all, let me explain something to you. Those 10 commandments that you have in your church, why are y'all putting yourself up under the law? Did you know that Jesus Christ never gave the 10 commandments to the Gentiles? Somebody need to wake up in these churches. He never gave them to the Gentiles. Jesus gave those commandments to the Jews to govern His people. He told Moses that take these commandments and govern my people. Take these commandments and govern my people. Okay? Paul asked this question. Why would you put yourself under the law? Do you know by following the 10 commandments, you have just denied Jesus Christ's death on the cross of Calvary? Because Jesus says that I came to fulfill the law. Now, what does fulfilling mean? It means that you don't have to sacrifice anymore. When Jesus came to fulfill the law, what he done exactly was usher in grace and mercy. That's why y'all living today. That's why some of y'all can go out there and cheat on your wives and your husband and not be stoned to death. That's why some of y'all can lie like I don't know what and your tongue ain't cut out your head. Y'all putting yourself up under bondage. Bondage. So you know what Jesus says? If that's how you want to live, then that's how you shall be judged. If you live up under the law, you will be judged up under the law. But it's mighty funny how you can have these 10 commandments in your churches, but you fail 3. The 3 that I never see in churches. Number 1, some of y'all eat foods that are sacrificed to other gods. That's one of the commandments that God gave to the Gentiles through Paul. Number 2, some of y'all still eat meat with the blood still left in it, and God said don't do that. And number 3, this is funny. Number 3, that I don't see hardly nobody doing. The number 3 commandment that Paul said that the Gentiles must do is remember the poor. Y'all want to keep all them other ones attractive, but you can't keep the ones that's actually applying to you. Isn't that amazing? 6 years I've lived in the area, and I've seen some of the most evilest mess go on. And I'm talking about in these churches. You see, the world ain't did me wrong. It was you so-called safe folk. It's sad. Y'all would rather have other people go visit the people that you supposed to be visiting. That you supposed to be visiting. Jesus said you do it. Did you know that if some of y'all would read y'all Bibles, y'all would understand that Paul made it his business to send money to the poor, to go see this one, to go see that one? Isn't it funny? Isn't it funny that if somebody that's in your church that's sick and dying because they didn't pay you enough tithes, you can't go see them? That is sick and it's sad. I call that sick or sad. It's ugly, me, and the devil himself. Y'all sit up there because nobody pays y'all tithes and offerings. I ain't gonna go see her. Well, like I said when I first started talking, you're gonna die. Read my lips. For Maurice Darnell Mungen, okay? You're going to die. Did you hear that? You are going to die one day. And you're going to stand before Jesus Christ. And guess what he's going to tell you? Depart from me, ye that work iniquity. I never knew you. You sit up there and you have other people going to see the people that you supposed to be seeing. And then some of y'all got the nerve to talk about me behind my back. That's amazing. I am amazed. You know I'm amazed? Because don't never one of y'all know me at all. That's amazing. But you know what? I'm doing what God has asked me to do. What about you? You're going to have to stand before him one day. He's going to ask you, why? Why? Simple question. Why? You claimed you loved me. You claim you were my disciple. You claim you were my sheep. You claim that you would follow me. You claim, but everything you claimed was a lie because you didn't come in my name, thus saith the Lord. You didn't come in my name. You was an apostle. You're going to die one day. You're going to stand before God. And my Lord help you. You know, a lot of people say that they don't want to hear the words, you got cancer. I would rather hear those words, I got cancer, than to hear, depart from me, ye that work of iniquity. And I'm going to tell you why. Cancer, you can get rid of. Darkness can cut it away. God can even heal it. But depart from me, ye that work of iniquity. I never knew you. That's for eternity. You guys need to get this together. God bless.